What's up, everybody? Thank you for checking out this episode of Chewin the Rag. Before we get started, just a couple of cool quick announcements. First and foremost, at ChewinTheRag.com, same place where you find all of our platform links, social media, email for contact, and the gaming channel. There's now a section for merch. So if you click the merch link, it'll bring you to our web store where we have hoodies, t-shirts, water bottles, mugs, stickers, magnets, literally anything you could think of, we probably have it there. So be sure to go to chewintherag.com to pick up a piece of merch and make sure to like, rate, share, and subscribe on any of those platform links that you listen to us. It helps myself out, and more than that, it helps these guys out that I bring in that I think have cool things to promote. The more eyes on me, the more eyes on them, and it kind of helps the whole community, which is what this is really all about. Second, W, W Energy, good clean energy. Drink it every morning. I wear their merch. I have their hat on right now as we speak. I'm using their mouse pad. I highly support W. It's kind of helped me get away from coffee a little bit. I drink my W between like 6:30, 7 a.m. and I'm good until late afternoon, whereas I was drinking multiple cups of coffee a day. So W.GG and use promo code CHEWIN at checkout to get yourself some good, clean energy. Again, that's W.GG, promo code CHEWIN, no G, CHEWIN, CHEWIN at checkout. And one last thing, I am doing one more comedy show. I said I wouldn't, but I'm doing one more. Cairo, New York. It is September 24th, and it will be at the Old Factory Brewing Co. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, all proceeds go to benefit hospice. So one more show. This is it. Not doing another one. Old Factory Brewing Co. in Cairo, New York, and that's a few months from now, September 24th. Thank you guys, and be sure to go into the description of this video if while we are rather talking about charity. Donate money to help the kids in all my videos, or Spotify, all the descriptions wherever you're listening. There's a GoFundMe link. Donate some money, help the kids. They also have an event early September, and I believe if you click the GoFundMe, it goes into that a little bit more. So come support those guys, support myself later that month to benefit hospice. And thank you guys again for checking out this episode. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chewin the Rag. We got another solo for you. This one should be fun, though. We're doing something that I'll talk about in a second here. Pretty much just going to wrap up the weekend, recording on a Monday, which is a little weird for me. Usually I do like a Tuesday, Wednesday thing. Hold on. I invited questions last weekend, or last week's episode. So now people are trifling. Now people is trifling. No, now they're kind of trickling in, so I'm getting things. We'll just wrap up the weekend, how that went for everybody in the household over here, in the Chewin household. Played a little flag football. Realized we're all old. Everybody else is like, they're all talking about how sore they are. I'm good. I have no soreness, which isn't a brag. It's more of a I'm surprised. I don't have any soreness. I definitely thought I would. The only sore I get is my feet let me know, like, you wore cleats a little too long. That's it. It's just like a little bit of like we can tell you weren't in sneakers or Crocs or work boots. You wore something different, didn't you? So it was pretty fun, though. I'm trying to just do more of that. They're talking about softball. I am 30 years old and never properly held a baseball bat, softball bat, never put a glove on, never had a catch, never did any of that stuff. So they're like, oh, you want to do softball? Pick up softball. And first of all, don't you need like 20 people total to do pickup softball? You need like, outfield shit, and then you need infield shit. Do you need a catcher? Is that a thing? Or you just have somebody back there throwing it back, like they batter maybe? I don't know. And I was like, I'll do it, but I'm not going to like it. First of all, I was like, I'll go hit. Let's just hit. If I can manage to hit, I'll do the rest. That's fine. But I'm not about to go up there. It was first offered a league, and I was like, no. somebody at work was like, "Hey, we need somebody for a league. I know you do flag and whatever. Are you in shape enough? Do you want to, or we know you're in shape enough to play a sport. Do you want to fill it?" And I'm like, "No, dude, what the fuck?" And then I have to explain to people I've never even like attempted any sort of baseball, softball, or any of that. And my one buddy's like, "I find it hard to believe everybody's at least done t-ball." Not me, boy. Did not do any t-ball. My son will get into t-ball, and after his first season of t-ball, he'll have more experience than me. So let's just put it that way. He starts soccer soon, which is pretty cool. We have a coaches meeting tomorrow on Tuesday. So I'm trying to do things differently than they were done with me. I want to get him involved in sports early. I got into sports late. I found sports on my own. I want him to just be introduced through me, my wife, his friends, just get all that stuff done early. I think it's pretty important. I was telling, hey, look at that. Zeke Elliott's officially no longer in my news feed regarding Dallas. Thank the fucking Lord. I like Zeke, but I was sick of it was the OBJ thing all over again. All the drama with, is he going to sign? Is he going to sign? Shut up. Get him out of here. So have fun. New England of all places, the fuck out of here. But, sorry, I'm hyped. I don't like the whole soap opera thing of, that's what somebody referred to it as, and that's exactly what it is. It's just, where's he going to sign? Oh, is he coming back? He wants to be 15. Will Greer give up number 15? Shut up. He's not giving it up. Come back as 21 or don't come back. And the answer was don't come back, which is good. I'm fine with that. But sorry, we're talking about sports, and then that came in. But yeah, I just want my son to be involved in sports. Like I've mentioned, he's going to the gym with me. He likes pretending. He calls it beatings, pretending to fight with me. Get him into a couple contact sports, combat sports rather. Definitely some jiu-jitsu once he's like 5-ish. He'll be 4 his next birthday, so 5 is a good age where you can actually start absorbing things. Right now, it's all about just getting him into the discipline part of the sports. Like, all right, buddy, you got to show up. This is your schedule. You got to be there on time. We got to get you ready. You're going to have coaches. You're going to have different people other than mom, dad, and your grandparents telling you what to do, and you have to listen to them the way you would us. So I think that's pretty important to just have him in that atmosphere pretty early on. So that starts up in a couple weeks, which is good. He also, he'll go with me when I go play flag, and he doesn't play with us, obviously, he's young, but he'll start it off. He'll grab the ball, run around, he'll have fun and do all that shit, which is fun. And just him, he heard me yelling. I guess he was telling me quiet down. He heard me yelling at my teammate who can't throw a ball to save his life. Obviously, I was joking. It wasn't a real yell, but he heard that, so he got to hear me kind of be my normal, loud, obnoxious self that I'm not here indoors. He got to see a little bit of that. He's seen me spar. So next is comedy in a month already, which is insane. I gotta fucking get on that. Literally, it's just about a month away. It's my last comedy show thing. I'm just doing it because somebody asked me to do it, and I said, why the fuck not? I think it's for hospice. I talk about it in the intro of this. I don't know if people even listen to that or if they skip it because it's kind of a long ad read. Understandable if you do. I get it. I skip people's ads all the time. But yeah, comedy in September, and the details are actually in the description of this video or of this podcast, wherever you're listening to it. So I invited people to ask me to rap, which was a mistake on my end because I knew they would, Last week's episode, you can go listen to it. I essentially said, I was answering listener questions, and one of the questions I get often is like, when are you going to do those characters you do in person? Because I just joke around and do characters. I talked about this all last week. I'm not going to harp on it. And the two things that people took from last week was one, I said, what did I say? I said, unless you want me to rap, then forget this whole thing and I'll just rap for you. Of course, people ran with that. They ignored the whole build up to that, saying like, I'm not going to sit here and just rap to you guys. And they jumped right into, unless you want me to, then ignore this. And they're like, ignored. You got it, dude. This is what you want. Please rap for us. So that, and I didn't really have many clips to share last week. So I did a bit on how I think the people in my area specifically who drive lifted trucks are aliens because we're not country at all. It doesn't make any sense. So I just like clipped that little segment, and the people reacted to that. The lifted truck community, which is insane. You got their big trucks and their wheels, and they're for sure tough guys. They want to be heard coming down the street. If I'm at the gas station, they want me to know they're coming fucking down the street. That's why they got that big loud tough guy truck. So, you know, I shared that, and see, I won't say their names. We got Complete Trash with 2 smiley faces, just to really harp on the being a douche. You gotta, if you're gonna call somebody trash, you gotta make sure you include the you're trash. Like a white guy when they call the cops on you. Well, they're already on their way. So what else we got? And then we got crazy. They think the same about you guys. Do they? Is that guy fucking Packer's lip? Look at that guy in damn Kia Sportage. Damn, he's a goddamn alien, you know. No, he doesn't fucking think the same. I agreed with him though. I said, you ain't lying, because I know a bunch of them. And I do. I know people who drive those trucks. I'm not like, don't talk to me if you're in a fucking Ford F-350, dude. Stay the fuck away. And then this dude was just like, I don't know. I think this one's a bot. Aliens are a Hollywood Mason psyops. They are the 33. I don't even want to say this out loud. I'm fucking bringing negative energy into my house. I'm going to fucking start floating at midnight. Masons serve the Zionist satanic Illuminati. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Masons I know work on fucking brick and whatnot. Get the fuck out of my face. So that was interesting. I don't really get a lot of like hate comments, but I say like a lot of stupid shit. I make a lot of dumb jokes, and people usually just breeze by, but not those guys in their big cool trucks. That's not gonna happen. So that was pretty fun. That the 2 highlights were, we want you to rap, and don't talk shit about our fucking Ford Raptors. So I going to eventually have to, because I'm a man of my word, spit a little bit for you. I'm not gonna do that now. It's pre-written, except it's really not. I sat down, played a royal free beat, and just wrote the first things that came to my mind. So it's like I sat here and polished something. And every time I rap, it's usually in a character. So Dog Bark Derek was like the DMX. He's got that, he's a real dog bark. And then Fumblehead Fred was Russian. And then Rootin' Tootin' Rick was a hick. Can you say hick anymore? I'm white. I can say hick. He was like this. I mean, it was like real. I said this last week. Just super stereotypical. There's no way. It was so outlandish that like you don't think a person like that exists. Fuck, ADHD, you know? I had something. Speaking of, dude, that's what I want to talk about. I love how. So there's this fucking guy. Let me go on the old tweeter real quick. X. Let me get on X. So, what the fuck is this? There's this like country song floating around, and it sucks. I'm not a country fan in general, but this dude joined August 2023 and already has 321,000 followers on fucking X or Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I don't understand. Is he a plant? Is that all it is? Because the dude, he did exactly what you need to do to go viral as a country person. He's a white guy with a big beard, plays his guitar, has this fucking, that accent I'm talking. He's got one of those. And he specifically goes out of his way to mention welfare and people that are on it. Literally, it's not, I don't think it's being pushed because it's good. Because personally, I don't think it's good at all. I think it's being pushed because the people with those views have an anthem now. That's all that is. Rich men north of Richmond. Let's see. Let's just read it. No, I don't want to fucking open a music. Never in my life. I've been selling my soul. I'm not singing this shit. Working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay. First of all, that's on you, brother. Have you thought about asking for a raise? No, maybe getting a different job. If you're working overtime and it's bullshit, you're working all day, really overtime and all day, and you're not making shit, you might want a different job. So I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. I don't Damn shame what the world's gotten to. Get this ad out of here. For people like me and people like you. Well, we're not the same. Wish I could wake up and it not be true. It could. You can go get a different job. So far you're losing me. I don't understand how you're this popular. New world, old soul. That just usually translates to wishes segregation was still around. Lord knows they all just want to have total control. Let's see. Want to know what you think, want to know what you do, and they think you know that you don't. They don't think you know, but I know that you do. Because your dollar ain't shit and it's taxed to no end. I mean, okay, starting to get me. I mean, your dollar really ain't shit right now, but work a second or third job? I don't know. We got folks on the street ain't got nothing to eat, and these obese milking welfare. That's what it was right there. That's what hooked people in, because what he said was obese milking welfare. What the group of people that I'm not gonna say, and I see it on Twitter, what they heard is milking welfare. That's all they heard, and they are definitely talking about. I mean, I wish politicians would look out for minors and not just minors on an island somewhere. Garbage, dog shit. You thought you had a bar there. That is trash. That is not good at all. That's just, you're pandering like a motherfucker. That's all that is. And I don't disagree with you, but that's not music. That's ass. That's like a topic of discussion we could have, but that's not. You thought you had a bar. That was not a bar. And then you were like, oh, fuck. Miners on an island somewhere. What'll rhyme with that I could pander with? Welfare. There we go. Because right now there's this whole fucking back and forth. I see it on X or Twitter all the fucking time, where it's in his shit specifically. That's the only topic people are talking about is the welfare part. And then when he did the live video, he's sharing clips of it. He doesn't even mention that shit. And you wonder why, dude? Because you're a fucking. What are you, scared? Don't fucking go viral with it and then not perform it live. Stand on it. Oh, well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bag of fudge rounds. What is this? This is dog shit. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground because this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. You know, that is true, dude. I'm putting myself in the dirt because fucking somebody bought fudge rounds. This country doesn't like me. Shut the fuck up. It's a damn shame, blah, blah, blah. Like you. Yeah, I don't know. It's just dog shit. That's, if I was, you come on this show. I think I made him Australian. I always go to Australian. I want to be like, is he from, Simon Cowell's not from Australia, right? Before I say that. He's definitely England or something. Yeah. London. Yeah, dude. If I were Simon Cowell, we cannot have that. All you're doing, you did a basic rhyme scheme. You pointed out what everybody points out on Twitter, and all you do, you got a stupid fucking accent with your dumb fucking guitar. And what is the fudge rounds? Really? Get the fuck out of here. You can't sing, you can't dance. So when you would say that shit to people, we would play 2K, and we'd be like, just fucking pass the ball. You can't dribble, you can't shoot, you can't sing, you can't dance. But read that for yourself. That's dog shit. There's no. Nope. Did I say? I did actually. I said you got me with one thing, and that was the fucking something about taxes. But even that's like, you're just harping on what everybody else is harping on. Next, you're gonna talk about how rent's too high, and that back in the day you could buy a house on a fucking $30,000 a year income. You're not doing anything special. The fact that blew up is insane. I don't think I should offer to rap for you guys. I think I should just write a fucking country song, and I'll get us all paid if you guys push it. I can do it, dude. I'm not gonna right now, but I can. I took a break like I was going to. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. And that's like the shit I don't. Like in the work truck today, and the last person who was in it had the country station on, and that shit was blaring, and I was like, dude, this. And I turned it down, and then just didn't like change the channel or anything. I just turned it way the fuck down to the point where I couldn't really hear it, and it was faintly going through. And I'm driving, I'm not really paying attention. And like 15 minutes later, it just feels like the same fucking song's on. I'm like, how do people do this? And people try to say that with rap, but that's bullshit. Way more distinction from like rapper A to rapper fucking B, C, D, whatever. A, B, C, D. Yeah, I did my fucking alphabet. I'm good. Then like country artist A to fucking Z. It's all just like, And I was on the beach, and my girlfriend left me, but that's all right. She'll let me keep the dog. And it's like, shut the fuck up, dude. I don't give a fuck. Like, I get it. You think that every fucking American's going through a divorce and get to keep their fucking golden doodle, but guess what? That's not the fucking case. It's just so fucking dumb. On the working class, been busting my ass, and for what? This big old truck. It's like, hey, dude, nobody told you to buy that fucking truck. You can go get like a cheaper car, and then put that money aside maybe for a bigger house if that's what you're complaining about. Another dog, you know? I relate to that shit. It's so fucking the new shit. Like, and then they're all fucking bootlickers. Like country artists back in the day, from my memory, weren't bootlickers. The only BL I back is the Blue Lives. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. They're all like, you're supposed to be like this outlaw country person, and you're just a fucking bootlicker. It's boring. I'm a God-fearing bootlicker. That's what I am, dude. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Chris. These are my boys back here, and we are God-fearing bootlickers. Shut up. Shut up. It's so fucking stupid. When I saw a buddy of mine post that who doesn't even listen to country, and I was like, this is the shit that you like? Get the fuck out of here. You don't like this. You're just following this fucking trend of people that are posting it and sharing it, so now you're gonna share it. Fuck off. Ugh. What a ramble, huh? Where the fuck did that even come from? I don't even remember what we were talking about. I'm gonna wipe my nose because I respect you guys, and it's like you're just in my house having a conversation. I don't need to blow it. It's just a little wipe. I've been having like a fucking weird drip in my right nostril for a few weeks now. It'll just randomly come and hit me. Dude, one night I woke up in the middle of the night, I sneezed myself awake. I grabbed a bag because my nose was all fucked up. I thought I was getting sick. I blew my nose, went to bed. Nose was completely fine. Explain it, dude. Somebody's going to ask if your air conditioner's on. Yes, dude. I know it could be because of that. I'm just saying it's fucking been pissing me off because it's one nostril and it occasionally will just leak. And I'm like, where the fuck is that coming from? Son starts school soon. Just fucking, that's called a transition. Fucking, it's going to be pretty interesting with the amount of people in this area that I've, like that style of person that I've been talking about, and their, how those kids are being raised. You know, my cousin, he's going to be called a fucking libtard cuck because because his dad drives a fucking 3-seater SUV and doesn't fucking, what are you talking about? He doesn't have one of them stickers on his back windshield with the fucking thin blue line. Your dad a fucking, what, is your dad one of them, dude? Is your dad a fucking slur that I'm not going to say, dude? It's like, no, my dad is not that. My dad is just my dad. I'm not even like, it's so funny that people, because I like shit like that guy. It's like, oh, here we go. Bearded white guy, mentions welfare. Like, I was just making fun of that he hits all the boxes. And then people, I don't think anybody's done it on this one specifically, but I'll do that to like random shit. And people are like, oh, okay, you woke lefty. And it's like, dude, I make fucked up jokes all the time. I think I definitely talked about this before because it's something that like comes up all the fucking time. Like, I make fucked up jokes. I don't do like racial shit, but I'll say like a fucked up joke that pops in my head. And people are like, where the fuck did that come from? And it's like, I don't know. It's just there. Like, if something hits me in the moment, I don't really have like a filter. I'll just make the joke real quick. And it's like, I don't have this super, I like guns. They don't like guns. I like fucking guns. I'm not this super like lefty fucking whatever the fuck people argue about now, but I don't give a fuck. That's all it is. I'm not leaning one side or another. These people will die on this dumbass belief of these fucking old guys because of who the fuck knows why. Nobody fucking knows how to think for themselves. You got guys like fucking Tim Kennedy who watches kids play and turns into a fucking gender thing. This fucking guy. Now, here's the swearing thing that people were talking about. Let me slow it down. Let me relax. Once I get into a tangent, this is what happens. But this dude, he posted a video of, did he take it down? What a nerd if he did. He posted a video. I think he was in an airport. And let me turn this shit down. He was in an airport and the little girl's sharing a toy with a 1-year-old and a little boy's doing like handstand push-ups, just like, I mean, obviously they're waiting around. There's a layover or something. And he's like, you have feminine men and masculine men, but in the normal bell curve of gender, without the current social contagion, when you just let kids be kids, this is what happens. They are miracles. It's like the first thing you thought of when watching kids play is like gender identity and all. Like, you're a fucking creep. What are you doing? I don't watch my son like kick a soccer ball and I'm like, that's because of his fucking genitals, dude. You understand me? Oh, he's sharing? My son is sharing. Son, take that. Get your fucking Tonka truck and you come over here. That is yours. That kid wants it. You fight him for it. Like, why is that what you think of when you watch kids be kids? You're a fucking weirdo. My mind never goes to like what a kid's sexuality is when watching them play. You're a fucking creep. You're no better than those other fucking creeps that push the other way too far. It's the most asinine thing. I don't understand people who are so hung up on other people's fucking dicks or fucking private parts in general. You people are so fucking weird nowadays. What an episode. This is not normal chewing the rag. And you know what? I'm fired up, dude. Let's go. I had 3 touchdowns on Sunday. That's so funny, dude. Let's fucking rap. Let's rap while we're in the moment. I don't even know. Let's just go to like royalty-free beats. Let's see what we got. We can find something. This is so stupid that I'm doing this. You people, you better share this shit if you're going to make me do it, because I did this for you guys. And the ones that listen and are, the ones that ask for this, they know who I'm talking about. So it's so stupid that I'm about to do this. Just know that I'm not a rapper. I just rap. You heard me? You heard me? Ollie, come hop on it. We get a verse from you. Fucking dog, Oh, this is so stupid. Why am I doing any of this? You guys got to give me a second. I've been doing good with editing the pauses out anyway, so you won't really hear the pauses. Real trap shit. What's this guy about? Nah, it's too dirty, yo. I don't do like, if I'm doing the dog bark Derek that you guys want, it's got to be like, no. Let me see something. It's all royalty free YouTube, so get off my nuts if you try to come at me with any bullshit. All right, let's do that. I don't know if you guys can hear all that background shit going on. It's like fans and shit. It gets hot in here. Especially if I start rambling, I'll start fucking sweating. And we know I'm rambling. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm a fucking idiot. I do have fun doing this shit. I'm not gonna lie. This is so stupid. I hope you guys can even hear that. But I'm not like editing my voice or anything, so it's not gonna be good. I got athletes in my DM that I ain't even flexing. I got haters in my comments that I ain't even stressing. I'm a lyrical pistol, a worse mirth than wrestling. Wanna know what I could do? Let me learn you a lesson. I could rap with the rappers. I could act with the actors. I'll make you fucking happy. This is so stupid. You guys got me on the spot. This is why I don't do. This is like with my group of friends, a bunch of people, and I'm just fucking around. This isn't a podcast thing. That was kind of bars though. Athletes in my DM, I ain't even flexing. Truth, by the way. Haters in my comments, I ain't even stressing. Truth, by the way. Beginning of the video, all I do is fucking spit. Truth, dude. Lyrical pistol, Wordsmith and Wesson. Bang, bar. Better than that fucking country guy for sure. Let me learn you a lesson. I don't ever say that in my life. I don't know why that even popped up. Rap with rappers, obviously. Act with actors. Obviously, I'm a fucking actor. I can change anything, Make your favorite comic fucking burst out in laughter. Probably not true. That one's definitely, that's cap. That's a lie. I'll take your favorite comic book and write up a chapter. I didn't even get that far. Also not true. I can't write comics. I had a fucking comic book writer on here a couple episodes back, and I was mesmerized. I don't understand how he does any of that shit. And then the art style of it, never in my life. Take your mom on a date, make her pay, and I'll slap her. Very much not true. Not at all. Absolutely kidding about that last part. Moms love me. I like pride myself on how well I get along with people's moms, whether it's like, my wife's mom, a friend's mom, an acquaintance. If I'm just like at a gathering and you're like, this is my mother. Hello, mother. I tell a few jokes. I get on mom's side right away. Moms love me. So it's probably better that I fucked up and laughed and caught myself up and made a fucking fool of myself, because no way would I slap your mom. No way. If you would like, I would take your mom on a date, completely platonic, and I won't make her pay, and I will not slap her, and you can come too. Me and my son, his godfather, Zach, I've went to dinner with Zach and his mom plenty of times. His mom loves me, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not, but if they don't love me, they don't hide it. Well, they hide it very well, because I'm pretty sure, I think almost every mom I've ever met loves me. But those were pretty good for not really writing. I just like went and then just I jotted it down as I was doing it, and magic happens. You give me time, let me sit in a booth, really go over it, get in my zone, change my voice a little bit, dude. I'm telling you right now, I could out rap. Honestly, bring me your best. Bring me your fucking best, dude, and I will out rap that motherfucker. I was just joking around, figuring out a voice. I think my dog just tripped. Dude, you give me a week, any topic, anything you want, I got you, dude. I will learn you a lesson. I will learn the shit out of you a lesson, dude. I think we got to call this one. I've embarrassed myself enough. Dude, it's pretty tough, huh? Get the fuck off. What do you think this is? It's pretty tough, huh? Actually rapping, being put on the spot. All right, now perform. You said you would. Like, I can tell jokes to anybody. I can ramble to myself. Playing music and going out of my zone and, like, doing that outside of, like, and I've rapped in front of people just joking around like that a million times, but, like, just one-on-one in the stew, dude, in the motherfucking stew, not easy. Give me a few takes, a beat. I'll use that same beat, those same rhymes. You give me a few takes. You let me actually set this thing up, do a little tune into the old voice because it's not good. And I'll write you an album. Let's get the fuck out of here. Short one today. You know, I think we did right around a half hour. All good. We don't like these solo episodes to drag on too long because then it gets a little out of control. So thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week.